Shabbat Shalom. We begin by rising and turning to page 103. Baruch atah Adonai Eloheinu melech haolam asher natan l'sekavivina l'havchin bein yom uvein laila. Baruch atah Adonai Eloheinu melech haolam sha'asani b'tzalmo. Baruch atah Adonai Eloheinu melech haolam sha'asani bat chorin. Baruch atah Adonai Eloheinu melech haolam sha'asani Yisrael. Baruch atah Adonai Eloheinu melech haolam pokeach ivrim. Baruch atah Adonai Eloheinu melech haolam malbish arumim. Baruch atah Adonai Eloheinu melech haolam matir asurim. Baruch atah Adonai Eloheinu melech haolam zokev kifufim. Baruch atah Adonai Eloheinu melech haolam rokah haaretz hamayim. Baruch atah Adonai Eloheinu melech haolam hamechin mitadei gaver. Baruch atah Adonai Eloheinu melech haolam sha'asali kol tzorki. Baruch atah Adonai Eloheinu melech haolam ozer Yisrael bigvura. Baruch atah Adonai Eloheinu melech haolam oter Yisrael b'tifara. Baruch atah Adonai Eloheinu melech haolam hanotein la'ayev koah. You may be seated. We turn to the Psalm for Shabbat, page 112. Mizmor shir leyom haShabbat, tov lehodot l'Adonai, ulezamer l'shimcha elyon, ulezamer l'shimcha elyon. Mizmor shir leyom haShabbat, tov lehodot l'Adonai, ulezamer l'shimcha elyon, ulezamer l'shimcha elyon. Lehagid baboker chaskecha, ve'emunatcha baleilot. Alei hazor va'alei naver, alei higayot bechinor. Mizmor shir leyom haShabbat, tov lehodot l'Adonai, ulezamer l'shimcha elyon, ulezamer l'shimcha elyon, ulezamer l'shimcha elyon, ulezamer l'shimcha elyon. Odianuvum b'seva d'shenim v'ra'ananim yihiu lahagi ki ashar Adonai tsuri v'lo avlatabo. Turning to the top of page 120. Mizmor shir chanugat habayit l'David. Fakta mispedi lemacholi pitachta sakivita azreni simcha lemanya zimercha kavod velo yidom Adonai Elohai leolam odeka. Mourner's Kaddish is found on page 121. I invite anyone with a need or desire to say the Mourner's Kaddish to rise at this time. Page 121. Yitgadal v'yikadash shemei rabah. Ba'alma divrach hirutei v'yamlich malchutei. B'chayechon uvyomechon uvchaye d'chol Beit Yisrael ba'agala uvizman kari v'imru Amen. Yehi shmei rabba mevarach le'olam olamei maya. Yitbarach v'yishtabach v'yitpa'ar v'yitromam v'yitnaseh. V'yithadar v'yitalev v'yithalal shemei dekudasha barichu. La'ela min kol birchata v'shirata. Tushbachata v'nechemata da'amiran be'alma v'imru amen. Yehi shlama rabba min shemaya v'chaim aleinu ve'al kol Yisrael v'imru amen. Oseh shalom b'mromav hu ya'aseh shalom aleinu ve'al kol Yisrael v'imru amen. We all turn to page 122 and rise for Baruch She'amar. Baruch She'amar ve'haya olam. Baruch Hu. Baruch Omer Bereshit. Baruch Omer ve'oseh. Baruch Gozer Kayem. Baruch Merachem Haaretz. Baruch Merachem Habriot. Baruch Meshalem Zachar Tov Lire'ah. Baruch Hailad. V'kayam lanetzach. Baruch Bodeh Umatzil. Baruch Shemo. Join with me. Yai, lai, 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 lai. Yai, lai, 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 lai. Lai, 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 lai. Lai, 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 lai. Lai, 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 lai. Lai, 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 lai. Lai, 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 lai. Lai, 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 lai. Ya, la, 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 lai. Ya, la, lai, la, la, lai. Ya, la, 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 lai, lai, lai. Ya, la, 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 lai. Lai, 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 lai. Baruch atah Adonai, v'chulav batishbachot. You may be seated. We turn to page 141, Psalm 150. 2 words you need to know to sing this. Hallelujah and hallelujah. So just sing it. If those are the only words you know, sing those words. But just sing and just bring it. Hallelujah, 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 b'kodsho. Hallelujah, 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 b'kiya uzo. Hallelujah, b'gvurotav. Hallelujah, kerov gula. Baruch Adonai le'olam, amen ve'amen. Yerushalayim, hallelujah. Baruch Adonai Elohim Elohei Yisrael. Baruch Shekavod le'olam, v'yamlechavod lo et kol ha'aretz. Amen ve'amen. We rise, page 143, the third line from the left. Oziv Zimrat Yah, Adonai is my strength and my might, God is my deliverance. Oziv Zimrat Yah, Vayahi li Shua. Zimrat Yah, Vayahi li Shua. Ozi Zimrat Yah, Vayahi li Shua. Ozi Zimrat Yah, Vayahi li Shua. Adonai Yimloch le'olam va'ed. Adonai Yimloch le'olam va'ed. You may be seated. We're at the bottom of the page where the arrow is. Ki l'Adonai melucha Moshe b'goyim v'alu Moshe b'har Tzion lishbot et har Esav v'yatal Adonai melucha v'haya Adonai l'melech al kol ha'aretz v'yom ha'hu yihya Adonai echad u'shemo echad. Nishmat kol chai tevarech et shimcha Adonai Eloheinu v'ro kol asar tivarim. Ilufinu malay shira kaya Nehalelecha nshabechacha nefa'ercha nevarech shem kodshecha ka'amur leDavid barchi nafshi et Adonai v'chol kiravai et shem kodsho ha'el b'tatu moduzecha hagadol b'kvod shemecha Hagibor la netak v'hanora v'norotecha Hamelech hayoshev al kisei ram v'nisav.
Shabbat Shalom. Good Shabbos. Nice to see so many people here so early this morning. It's great. Normally people fill in later. I can imagine that a number of you are here for, I don't know, is anything going on this morning? Samantha and Morgan's Benot Mitzvah. I'm getting played off already. Girls? It's great to have you all here. It's great to be able to celebrate with Joel and Amy, with the entire family, with our community. Just a reminder, if you brought it in, because of course you did, it's like another limb, just make sure that it's off. We try to maintain the sanctity of this space and of Shabbat by having our phones off, by taking this time to focus fully on our Benot Mitzvah, to focus on being present. Shabbat is a time for being present. It's about a time for not running around from thing to thing, but really being mindful of where we are. And technology sometimes has the opposite effect. So if you can just make sure that your cell phones are off and, that the cortisol levels aren't too high as you don't check it. We're on page 147 when we begin the Shacharit service, the morning service. Everything you've done until now has been the warm-up, and now we're going to get into the real prayer, the real davening. The rabbis say that when you pray, you should have two contradictory feelings in mind, joy and trepidation. And what they're saying is we try to bring all of ourselves to our prayer, to our moments. So I invite you to bring all of yourself, whatever you had going on during the week, whatever else is going on, bring all of that in here with you in this moment. Express yourself fully and be with us as we continue on page 147.
שוכן עד מרום וקדוש שמו וכתוב לנו צדיקים וכתוב לנו צדיקים באדוני לישרים נאווה תהילה בפי ישרים תתהלל ובדברי צדיקים תתברך ובלשון חסידים תתרומם, ובקרב קדושים תתקדש, ובמקהלות רבבות עמך בית ישראל. שכן חובת כל היצורים לפניך אדוני אלוהינו ואלוהי אבותינו להודות, להלל, לשבח, לפאר, רומם, להדר, לברך, לעלי ולקלס על כל דברי שירות ותשבחות דוד בן ישי עבדך משיחך ישתבח שמך לעד מלכנו האל המלך הגדול בשמיים וארץ כי לך נאה אדוני אלוהינו ולאבותינו שיר ושבחה הלל וזמרה עוז וממשלה נצח גדולה וגבורה תהילה ותפארת קדושה ומלכות ברכות והודות מעתה ועד עולם ברוך אתה אדוני אל מלך גדול בתשבחות אל ההודעות אדון הנפלאות הבכה בשירי זמרה מלך אלכי העולמים יתגדל ויתקדש שמי רבה בעלמא דברי חירותי וימליך מלכותי בחייכון וביומייכון ובחיי לכל בית ישראל בעגלה ובזמן קריב ויאמרו אמן יהי שמי רבם מבורך לעד לעלמי עלמיה יתברך וישתבח ויתפאר ויתרומם ויתנשא ויתהדר ויתעלה ויתהלל שמי דקודשה בריחו לעילה מן כה בחטא ושירתה תשבחתה ונחמתה דמירן בעלמה ויאמרו אמן.
We rise on page 149 for the formal call to prayer, the Baruch Hu.
Ya la la la, ya la la la, ya la la la, ya la la la. Barechu et Adonai Hamivorach. Baruch Adonai Hamivorach Leolam Va'ed. Baruch Adonai Hamivorach Leolam Va'ed. Ya la la la, ya la 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 la, ya la la la, ya la la la, ya la la la, la 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 la, la 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 la, la 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 la, la la la, la la la, la, ya la la la, ya la la la, la 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 la. Baruch atah Adonai Eloheinu melech haolam Yotzer or uvorei choshech Osei shalom uvorei et hakol Ya la 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 Ya la 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 Ya la 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 Ya la 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 Ya la la la, ya la la la.
You may be seated.
Hakol yoducha v'hakol yeshabechucha v'goyim v'nring yerosh God. In kirkecha v'in zulatecha efes b'techa umidomelach in kirkecha Adonai b'olam hazeh v'in zulatecha makenu lechaye ha'olam haba efes b'techa go aleinu limod hamashiach v'yein domelecha v'yein domelecha Moshiachenu Moshiachenu Litchiyat hametim El Adonai kol hamasim Baruch u'mevorach b'fi kol neshama Godlo v'tuvo malei olam Da'at u'tvuna sovavim oto המתגאה על חיות הקודש ונדר וכבוד על המרכבה זכות ומישור לפני כיסו חסד ורחמים לפני כבוד וטובים מאורות שברון מלאים זיו ומפיקים נוגן ויציבם שבח נותנים לו כל צבא מרום תפארת וגדולה שרפים ויופנים וחיות הקודש תפארת וגדולה שרפים ויופנים וחיות הקודש לאל אשר שבת מכל המעשים ביום השביעי תתברך מושיענו על שבח מעשה ידיך ועל מאורי אור שעשית יפארוך הסלע. Top of 153. תתברך צוננו מגנו וגואלנו וקודשנו וכולם פותחים את פיהם בקדושה ובתורה בשירה ובזמרה ומברכים ומשבחים ומפארים ומעריצים ומקדישים וממליכים את שם המלך הגדול הגיבור והנורא קדוש הוא וכולם מקבלים עליהם אור מלכות שמיים זה מזה ונותנים רשות זה לזה להתיש יוצרם בנחת רוח בשפה ברורה ובנימה קדושה כולם כאחד עונים ואומרים ביראה קדוש 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 אדוני צבאות מלוך הארץ כבודו והאופנים וחיות הקודש ברעש גדול מתנסים לעומת שרפים לעומתם משבחים ואומרים ברוך כבוד אדוני ממקומו לעיל ברוך ממותיתנו Yalla la 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 la, yalla la 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 la, yalla la 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 la, yalla la la la, yalla la 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 la, yalla la 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 la, yalla la 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 la, yalla la la la. Or Chadash al Zion Ta'ir. Or Chadash al Zion Ta'ir. ונזכחו לנו מהרה לאורו ונזכחו לנו מהרה לאורו ברוך אתה אדוני יוצר המאורות. Top of 154. Abba Rabba Avtanu Adonai Eloheinu Chemla leoram tera Chamalta aleinu Avinu Malkeinu Ba'avur avoteinu Shebatchu Vecha Avinu Malkeinu ותלמדם חוקי חיים, כן תכוננו תלמדנו, אבינו האב הרחמן, המרחם רחם עלינו, ותן בלבנו להבין ולהשכיל לשמוע, ללמוד וללמד, לשמור ולעשות, ולקיים את כל דברי תלמוד תורתך באהבה, והארננו בתורתך, ודבק לבנו במצוותיך, ויחד לבבינו לאהבה וליראה את שמך, ולא נבוש לעולם ועד, ולא נבוש לעולם ועד, כי בשם קודשך הגדול והנורא בטחנו נגילה ונשמחה, נגילה ונשמחה בישועתך.
We're on page 154, and before we continue, just take a deep breath in through your nose, out through your mouth. I know some of us are wearing starchy collared ties, which you can loosen, by the way, but it's not a place to be tense and to be formal. It's a place to feel comfortable, to feel relaxed. And you happen to be here on a perfect day. Not only is it Benot Mitzvah of two wonderful young women who have done so much work for their bat mitzvah, but also today is a special day. Today is a special day on the calendar. Does anybody know what today is? Sorry? May the 4th. May the 4th be with you. Now, I'm not just bringing that up to show you how big a nerd I am. I'm bringing that up for a reason. Because if you've ever seen Star Wars, you understand how the universe works in that movie. You understand that there's something called this force that binds all living beings together. this force that runs through us that we are a part of, that when we are present, when we're here, there's energy, and when we are gone, there's something missing. That force is present, and that actually is a very Jewish idea as well. We're about to read a prayer called the Shema. Some of you may know it, maybe something you learned as a child. We say, "Hear, O Israel, the Lord our God, the Lord is one," because we're all connected. Whether you want to call it the force, whether you want to call it God, whatever terminology you want to use, there is a connection. We are not independent beings. We are interdependent beings. What we experience through other people affects what we are, and what happens to other people affects who we are. So we're going to come together on the bottom of page 154. We're going to take the four corners of our prayer shawls, of our talitot. We're going to wrap ourselves in the covenant between God and the Jewish people. As we take this symbol of the covenant of God and the Jewish people, we say the most universal prayer there is. We declare the oneness of all things on page 154.
ואבינו לשלום בכנפות הארץ, ותוליכנו קוממיות לארצנו, כי אל פועל ישועות אתה, ובנו בחרת מכל עם ולשון, וקרבתנו לשמך הגדול סלע באמת, להודות לך ולייחדך באהבה, ברוך אתה אדוני, הבוחר בעמו ישראל, באהבה.
Shema Yisrael, Adonai Eloheinu, Adonai Echad. Ve'afta et Adonai Elohecha, bechol levavcha, uvechol nafshecha, uvechol meodecha, vechayu hadbarim ha'elech, asher anohi metzavecha, hayom alevavecha, veshinantam levanecha, vedibarta bam, Beshivtecha bevetecha, uvlektecha baderet, ushokbecha uvekumecha, ukshartam leot al yadecha, vechayule totafot beinenecha, uftaftam al mezuzot beitecha, uvisharecha.
והיה אם שמוע תשמעו לכם נתאים את ארצכם למען יביאוכם. Second paragraph, 156, we join along with our Bat Mitzvah.
Vayomer Adonai El Moshe Lemor, Daber El Bnei Yisrael, Ve'marta lehem, Ve'asu lahem tzitzit, Al kanfei vigdehem ledorotam, Ve'natnu al tzitzit, Hakanaf petil tehelet, Vehaya lahem letzitzit, Uritem oto, Ushartem et kol mitzvot Adonai, Ve'asitem otam, Ve'lo taturu, Aharei levavhem, Ve'aharei einehem, Asherotem zonim, Ahareihem, Leman tiskeru, Ve'asitem et kol mitzvotai, V'item kiddoshim leloehem, Ani Adonai Eloehem, Asher hotzeti etem me'eretz Mitzrayim, liot lahem lelohim, Ani Adonai Eloehem, Adonai Eloehem emet.
לדור ודור הוא קיים ושמו קיים וכיסו נכון ומלכותו ואמונתו לעד קיימת ודבריו חיים וקיימים אמת שאתה הוא אדוני אלוהינו ואלוהי אבותינו מלכנו מלך אבותינו גואלנו גואל אבותינו יוצרנו צור ישועתנו פולדנו מצילנו מעולם שמך אין אלוהים זולתך עזרת אבותינו אתה הוא מעולם מלכנו ושלנו דור ודור ולעולם מצרים גאלתנו ואדוני עלינו מבית אבינו תהילות לאל עליון ברוך הוא מבורך משה ובני ישראל לך אנו שירה בשמחה רבה ואמרו כולם מי כמוך באלים אדוני מי כמוך נדר בקודש נורא תהילות ספלה שירה חדשה שיבחו גאולים לשמחה על שפת הים יחד כולם הודו והמליכו ואמרו אדוני ימלוך לעולם ועד צור ישראל קומה בעזרת ישראל ובדרכנו מלכה יהודה וישראל גואלנו אדוני צבאות שמו קדוש ישראל ברוך אתה אדוני.
We begin the Amidah all together on page 159.
Baruch atah Adonai Eloheinu v'Elohei Avoteinu Elohei Avraham Elohei Yitzhak v'Elohei Yaakov Elohei Sarah Elohei Rivka Elohei Rachel v'Elohei Leah Ha'el Hagadol Hagibor v'Hanora El Elyon Gomel Chasadim Tovim Vekonei Hakol Bezocher Chasdei Avot Umevi Goel Ibnei Bneihen Lema'an Shemo Be'achava Melech Ozer Ufoked Umoshia Umagen Baruch atah Adonai Magen Avraham Ufoked Sarah Ata Gibor Leolam Adonai Mechaye Metim Ata Rav Leoshia Morid Hatal Mechalkel Chayim Behersed Mechaye Metim Berachamim Ramim Somech Noflim Verofe Holim Umatir Asurim Umekaye Emunato Lishenei Afar Michal Mocha Baal Gevurot Umito Melech Melech Limi Umechaye Umatzmiya Yeshua Vene'emanata Lechechayot Metim Baruch atah Adonai Mechaye HaMetim
נקדש את שמך בעולם כשם שמקדישים אותו בשמי מרום, כך כתוב על יד נביאך, וקרא זה אל זה ואמר, קדוש, 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 אדוני צבאות, מלוך הארץ כבודו. אז בקול רעש גדול, אדיר וחזק משמיעים כה. אז בקול רעש גדול, אדיר וחזק משמיעים כה. מתנסים לעומת סרפים, מתנסים לעומת סרפים, מתנסים לעומת סרף, לעומתם ברוך יאמרו, ברוך כבוד אדוני ממקומו. ממקומך מלכנו תופיע, ותמלוך עלינו, ותמלוך עלינו, כי מחכים אנחנו לה. איי איי איי, מתי תמלוך בציון, בקרוב בימינו, בקרוב בימינו, לעולם ועד תשכון, תתקדש ותתקדש בתוך ירושלים עירך, לדור ודור, לדור ודור, ולנצח נצחים. איי איי איי, ועינינו תראנה, תראנה מלכותך, כדבר האמור בשירי עוזך, על ידי דוד, על ידי דוד, משיח צדקך, על ידי דוד, על ידי דוד, משיח צדקך. ימלוך אדוני לעולם, אלוהיך ציון, לדור ודור, הללויה. לדור ודור נגיד גודלך, ולנצח נצחים קדושתך נקדיש, ושבחך אלוהינו מפינו לא ימוש לעולם ועד, כי המלך גדול וקדוש אתה, ברוך אתה אדוני האל הקדוש.
The silent prayer, the silent Amidah, continues on page 162 through page 166.
עושה שלום במרומיו, הוא יעשה שלום עלינו ועל כל ישראל ועל כל יושבי תבל, ואמרו אמן. עושה שלום במרומיו, הוא יעשה שלום עלינו ועל כל ישראל ועל כל יושבי תבל, ואמרו אמן. Hey, ya la 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 la, ya la 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 la, la 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 la, la 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 la, ya la 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 la, ya la 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 la, ya la 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 la, ya la 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 la. Oh, say shalom Roma, Huya say shalom aleinu, ve'al Israel. יתגדל ויגדל שמי רבה, ועמד ורכירותי והמלך מחצי בחייכון ובמכון ובחייך בכל בית ישראל, בגלה ובזמן קריב ויאמרו אמן. יהי שמי רבה מבורך, לעלם לעלמי עולמיה. יתברך וישתבח ויתפאר ותאמר מנשא ויצדר ויצלם ויצלח שמי דקודשה. ברכו לעילה ממך ברכה ושירתה תשבחת ונחמתה, דמירן בעלמה ויאמרו אמן. תתקבל צלותון ותהונתך בית ישראל, קדומו ונשמעיה ויאמרו אמן. יהי שלום רב מן שמיה, וחיים עלינו ועל כל ישראל ויאמרו אמן. עושה שלום במרומיו, הוא יעשה שלום עלינו ועל כל ישראל ויאמרו amen.
We turn to page 168 for the beginning of the Torah service. At this time, we call up Brian, Julia, Riley, and Ben Scher. And Joel, you're going to carry the Torah? All right, great. You're good. If you've been honored with that, come on up. The rest of us remain seated as we begin the Torah service on page 168.
Ein kamocha v'Elohim Adonai, ve'ein kema'asecha, malchutecha malchut kol olamim, umemshaltecha bechol dor v'dor. Adonai melech, Adonai malach, Adonai yimloch le'olam va'ed, Adonai oz le'amo yitain, Adonai yevarech et amo v'shalom, av harachamim heitiv avirtzoncha et Zion. Tivnei chomot Yerushalayim, Tivnei chomot Yerushalayim, Ki vecha levad batachnu, Melech Elrom v'nisa, Adon olamim. Vayehi bin soa ha'aron, vayomer Moshe, Kuma Adonai, v'yafutzu oyevecha, v'yanusu misanecha, mipa
Shenatan Torah, Torah.
Baruch Shenatan Torah, Torah, Le'amo Yisrael.
B'kedushato. Let's everybody open your prayer books to page 169 on the left-hand side of the page. Just 1 week ago, our community, the peace and serenity of Shabbat was destroyed in Poway. And so today, I want all of us to raise our voices in prayer for peace on page 169, the middle paragraph. And it's not just reading, this is a prayer, so if we can do it from the heart this week of all weeks. Shalom to all. Avinu Malkeinu, Master of peace, help us and strengthen us so that we always strive for peace. May there be harmony among all people, their companions and friends. May there be no discord among the members of my family. You who establish peace above, extend peace upon us and the whole world. May we draw close to you and your Torah in truth, and may we all be bound together, carrying out your will wholeheartedly. Master of peace, bless us with peace. May the words of my mouth and the meditations of my heart be acceptable to you, Adonai, my rock and my redeemer. We're on the bottom of page 170, the bottom paragraph.
Shema Yisrael, Adonai Eloheinu, Adonai Echad. Echad Eloheinu, Gadol Adonenu, Kadosh Shemo. Gadlu le'Adonai iti, uno romima shemo yachdav.
Lecha Adonai hagedula v'hatevura v'hatiferet v'hanetzach v'hahod ki chov hashamayim uvaretz ki chov hashamayim uvaretz lecha Adonai hamamlacha v'hamitnaseh lechol rosh romemu romemu Adonai Eloheinu v'hishtachavu lehadom raglav kadoshu romemu romemu Adonai Eloheinu v'hishtachavu kocho, ki kadosh Adonai Eloheinu, romemu Adonai Eloheinu,
For now, you're not the first Aliyah.
lehar kocho, romemu Adonai Eloheinu, vehishachavu lehar kocho, ki kadosh Adonai Eloheinu romemu, ki kadosh Adonai Eloheinu romemu, romemu Adonai Eloheinu vehishtachavu lehar kocho, romemu Adonai Eloheinu vehishtachavu lehar kocho, ki kadosh Adonai Eloheinu romemu, ki kadosh Adonai Eloheinu where's the romemu Adonai Eloheinu
Vehishtachavu lehar kocho, romemu Adonai Eloheinu vehishtachavu
lehar kocho.
You may be seated. It's a good time if you have forgotten to turn off your cell phones, if you could really just turn them off, not even to silence, just so you're not tempted by that monstrosity that keeps us connected in so many wonderful ways, but so many unnecessary ways as well. And so just turn it off. Hopefully the most important people in your life are here, unless you have an emergency that's going on. We can help retain the sanctity and help you feel it being present in the moment. You can put away the prayer book that you've been using, and instead you can take out the Chumash, the larger red book, the Torah text. You're going to be able to follow along in that today. If you don't have one in front of you, if you're sitting in the front, the people behind might be nice enough to share with you, but you can find a larger book there. We are in the portion of Acharei Mot. It is the book of Leviticus as we're making our way through. You're going to be able to find the portion, the Torah reading beginning on page 679. 679 is where we're going to begin the reading. But before we start, Amy and Joel, you're going to make your way up here, please. And ladies, you're coming up here. Samantha and Morgan, if you'll join us right here. And you know, this is the part I love to introduce by saying that as a Banot Mitzvah, your job is to just stand there and listen. Right? Where normally you'll be tempted to respond, to challenge, to answer, whatever it is. I'm going to give your mom and dad that blissful moment of being able to share, right? And for you to take in all of that beauty. We'll see how long your dad until he cries. Okay, that's what we're working on here.
Kleenex.
Yeah.
Samantha and Morgan, so are you as nervous yet as you thought you'd be? Well, take a deep breath, relax, and truly immerse yourself in the moment. This only happens once, and it will be over before you know it. All of these people are here to listen to you display what you have worked on so hard the past year. You are very well prepared and are about to knock it out of the park as you become adults as viewed by the Jewish religion. If that doesn't excite you, I'm not sure what will. As a family, we've been waiting for this special moment for a long time. I think it goes without saying that my love for you both has always been absolute and unwavering. Neither of you individually are my favorite, as you don't cry. Neither of you individually are my favorite, as you both hold that title. From the moment you were born, you both had me hooked. I chose to schedule my life around you both and your activities. I'm trying. I know I have a time limit. Rarely have I missed a practice or game, a school assembly where you were honored, a night where I haven't put you to bed, or even a school pickup day. Okay, well, maybe once. The lasting memories of picking you up from school on Mondays and Wednesdays I will cherish forever. We spoke about your day, sang songs while listening to the radio, cracked jokes and laughed, and even talked about life in general. Simple conversations at first, which morphed into some pretty deep discussions as you've grown older. When I started putting pen to paper to write this 6 months ago, my brain went in 100 different directions. Rabbi Goldstein said I should keep this short, no more than 3 paragraphs, but as anybody knows me, they know that'd be pretty impossible to do. I actually broke my comments for this into 3 parts. The warm-up, which I just finished, the more important, and really important. There was no shortage of what I could share with everyone here today, so I did my best to keep it short and sweet. More important. Both of you are so dedicated to Tikkun Olam, doing good deeds through charity. You actively and generously give your time and participate in things including, but not limited to, Champions Baseball, where you serve as a buddy to kids who are disabled, to Cupcake in a Box, which Morgan will talk about more later, to Connecting the Teens, which is the latest project you have both taken on to help in the community. I could share with everyone how you have grown up in a very inclusive environment, mostly while attending Chime as grade schoolers and middle schoolers, where everyone is accepted regardless of their race, religion, color, creed, or abilities. You have a firm understanding of how people are different from one another, but we all come from the same place and are accepted. Or then I can talk about the pride that you take in being a Jew and the interest you have in learning about Israel. One day in the not too distant future, you will be on your way to what I consider the most magical place in the world. And I can't wait to hear and see the impact that you have on your life going forward. Sadly, Israel this morning had been under attack with over 150 rockets that were fired from Gaza. May God watch over and protect the state of Israel and all its people. We will do our part in purchasing Israel bonds and praying for continued peace there. We as a family have been blessed in so many ways. We have traveled the world and seen with our own eyes how others live, and I think it is fair to say that we have a lot to be thankful for. That said, there are many things that you can do to make the world a better place, especially for the Jewish people. I urge you to continue to educate yourself and study the Torah, as it will always lead you in the right direction. Don't let the outside noise and distractions interfere with what your heart and mind are in agreement with. Mostly take pride in being Jewish. You are part of the chosen people, and sadly, there aren't many of us left in this world. There is so much anti-Semitism taking place in the world today that strong young voices like yours will need to be vocal enough to fight off the haters. Continue the traditions that we as a family have practiced since you were small children. You may not realize it until you are later in life, but these experiences will make you stronger and better people. Most important, pay particularly close attention to what I'm about to say next. There's a saying that you have seen and heard before, notably in the front license plate frame of my car. The saying is ever present within the Tottenham Hotspurs football club in London, which is our adopted favorite club soccer team. To dare is to do. It basically means that you have to believe in what you want to achieve and put that belief into action. It may be unprecedented, it may be uncomfortable, but if you dare to achieve, strive for it. Always give 100%. Don't stop till you cross the finish line. It's okay if you fail while trying. You will, and that will teach you how to learn to do it better next time. But only those who dare to try have a chance to succeed. There's a quote that is still quite relevant, although the person who said it is in question, perhaps Abraham Lincoln, but I'm not sure. It goes like this: and in the end, it's not the years in your life that count, it's the life in your years. That's how I live my life, and that's how you should lead yours. Listen closely, think, then speak or act. You're now accountable for your own actions. It matters not what you have materially or where you come from, but rather how you live and love. Be less quick to anger and show even more appreciation than you already do. Be humble. Former basketball coach Jim Valvano of North Carolina State, almost done, who passed away years ago, said it best, and we're reminded every day during Cancer Awareness Month. Every day you should do 3 things, and I paraphrase: laugh, think, and emotionally move yourself to the point of tears, which I have already done. I'm proud of the two of you. You both plus Mom are my pride and joy. May we all and everyone else here today be blessed with good health, happiness, and wealth, however you define it. Shabbat Shalom.
Give him a hug. He deserves a hug. Go ahead. And Joel, now I know why you wanted them to have it together, so you could actually take the double time with two kids, just to be able to talk to both. I apologize. It's okay. All right, come on.
I am going to keep this short and sweet. Girls, I want you to take a moment and look around. Today, we are surrounded by family, friends, and congregants. Some have watched you grow into the young woman you are today from birth. Others have met you along the path. But what we all have in common are that we are all here because we love and support you and are proud of what you've accomplished to get to this day, your bat mitzvah day. Being your mom and watching you grow into the young ladies that you have become has become a true joy for me. Don't get me wrong, there are moments when I realize you're typical kids, teenagers, and you test me to your limits. Dad and I chose Temple Aliyah to be our synagogue over 11 years ago when you were just 2 years old. And you have both attended Mommy and Me and nursery school, religious school here, and this is our second home. We celebrate Jewish holidays with our family and friends. You've attended Jewish sleepaway camps and youth group, and Dad and I have made it a priority to give you all these opportunities to experience Judaism in fun and positive ways so that you can embrace and love Judaism. As you become bat mitzvahs, I hope you grow your commitment into two important Jewish values: kindness, good deeds, caring and helping others, and community. Samantha, where do I begin? You're loving and compassionate. Your dedication to helping others is beyond special. Most kids your age would rather hang out at the mall, shop with their friends. Not you. It isn't those things that are important to you. They just come secondary to what makes you happy, helping others. You have the biggest heart of any 13-year-old I know. Watching you adjust your schedule so you can be part of West Hills Champions or connecting with teens that you really enjoy shows how dedicated you are to others. You're tireless and always have your eye on the prize. You have turned into a great tennis player, and I can't wait to see you as you get even better in the coming years. Okay.
And then Samantha, we're going to have you put on your talit at this moment, and then your mom's going to address Morgan. Go ahead. Turn towards here.
Baruch atah Adonai Eloheinu melech haolam asher kiddushanu b'mitzvotav v'tzivanu l'hita tef batzitzit.
Amen. All right. Morgan, you step up now.
Morgan, you are determined and sensitive. You're original and strong and inspirational, and I admire you for that. Your focus and attention to detail never ceases to amaze me. You can spend hours reading or sitting at the table doing art projects. You take so much pride in your schoolwork and everything you do. Soccer has become a love of yours, and watching you play is such a joy. I love you.
All right, take the talit, if you will. Microphone, go ahead.
Baruch atah Adonai Eloheinu melech haolam asher kiddushanu b'mitzvotav v'tzivanu l'hita tef batzitzit.
Amen. Again, the Torah reading begins page 679, beginning of chapter 16.
V'ya'azor v'yagen v'yoshia l'chol hasim bo v'nomar. Amen. Hakol havu godel Eloheinu utnu kavod la Torah. Ya'amdu Haim Yecheskel ben Reuven v'Sara Etel v'Chana Idol bat Bezel v'Leah Bluma Rishon Baruch Shenatan Torah le'amo Yisrael bigdu shato.
V'atem hadvikim Adonai Elohechem Chaim kolchem hayom.
V'atem advikim b'Adonai Elohechem Chaim kulchem hayom.
Baruch es Adonai HaBarach. Baruch Adonai HaBarach le'olam va'ed. Baruch atah Adonai Eloheinu melech haolam, asher bahar banu mikol ha'amim, v'natan lanu et Torato. Baruch atah Adonai noten haTorah.
Vayadaber Adonai el Moshe, Aharei Mot, Shnei B'nei Aharon, Bekorvata, Adonai, Vayamutu, Vayomer Adonai el Moshe, Daber, el Aharon Ahiha, Ve'el Yavo, Ve'chol Eitz el HaKodesh, Mi Beit Leparohet, El Pinei HaKaporet, Asher El Aharon, Velo Yamud, Ki Be'anan, Era'e El HaKaporet, Bezot, Yavo Aharon, El HaKodesh, Befar, Ben Bakar, Lechatat v'ayil le'olam.
Baruch atah Adonai Eloheinu melech haolam, asher natan lanu Torat emet, v'chayei olam natan v'tochenu. Baruch atah Adonai noten haTorah.
Amen. So we live in a time, and I think we have for a while, certainly the younger generation who are so aspirational, want to change the world. Would we agree? Right? Want to change the world. My question to you is, what does that mean? What does it mean when people say, right, I want to change the world? Any ideas? Who can help me understand this? I want to change the world. Fumani. You want to make a difference in the world, all right? Who else? What does it mean to, I want to change the world or make a difference in the world? What does that mean? Do you acknowledge that we say it a lot? Right? Don't you think it's aspirational of each person to want to make a change or make a difference in the world? You'd like to make a difference in the world, wouldn't you? I don't even know you, but you look like the kind of person that would. Right? Of course you would. But so, by the way, when we set that as an aspiration, what does that mean? Dina, I saw over there in the back there. So people aren't happy with what's going on. So that's the first piece of it. Good. Go ahead, Michael. All right, so sometimes the world may be okay. So by the way, Dina, even if the world's just okay, like, wouldn't it be great if you could change the world? Right? I mean, wouldn't it be fabulous? I mean, if anybody here could end hunger, or to stop cancer, to find a cure, right? Or to, right, stop the environmental decay, right? Right? So what does that mean when people say, hey, I want to change the world? By the way, you in the back here, even though you're back there, you're part of this here, the community here as well. I know it's hard sometimes. But go ahead, Jeff, back there. You want to do it your way. Well, that's interesting. So you think that people that change the world have a very specific idea, sometimes politically motivated? Oh, that's interesting too, right? Whether they believe there's a particular right political way to do that. Good. Anybody else back there that's got, before I go over here? Yes, sir. More peace. So, are you Gandhi-esque in that regard? Would you like there to be world peace? All right. And how are you going to make that happen? That you don't know. Right? That's the problem. There is Yossi, you had a hand up here. So you need to be a democratic country. We can talk about change there if you want to belong to the United Nations. Again, we get into politics, by the way, democracy, and what does that mean in the world? But how are you going to make the change? Right? What does it mean to make that change, Cecil? Okay, so your behavior. All right? But to change the world, Avi. And I know you want to change the world. I know you try to change the world in so wonderful ways. What does that mean? Okay? So it's so the idea is you take one person at a time, and that way you can change the world. Okay, good? Yes, Simon. So change is like recognizing new ideas, new technology can help us make a change in the world, and how do we, right? And some of us are of a generation of where we're a little bit skeptical of that sometimes, of the technology, and we don't acknowledge the changes that occur. By the way, the millennials who get a bad name very often, who really do, and by the way, are much better than you think, right? In the ways that they want to change the world. They're just so different from us, though. They seem like a different world. My children, by the way, remind me, who are like in their 20s up to 34 of them, remind me that we're not so bad, right, as a generation. But yes. So we have to learn to agree to disagree. You don't have to love everybody. So by the way, I want you to come back next week if you'd like, because we have next week's portion is V'ahavta l'recha kamocha. You shall love your neighbor as yourself. And the rabbis disagree over what that means and whether you can actually achieve that. Can you love somebody as much as you love yourself? So I want you to think for a moment, because what does this have to do with the Torah reading? How am I going to get this back in? Right? The idea is, we have in our portion today, and we're reading the verses. Some of you might recognize them from Yom Kippur, although you probably get here after the Torah reading. I'm just saying. Just saying. You might not be here for this part of the service at 9 o'clock in the morning. But this is the part of the Torah reading in which we reenact the sacrifices that were given by Aaron, and a scapegoat that was sent out. Who's talking about the scapegoat later? Right? Samantha, you're going to be talking about the scapegoat, so I'm not going to go there. But Aaron offers up 3 sacrifices. 3 different sacrifices that he has to offer up before they can deal with the scapegoat. I want you to just read along and see if you can figure out what are those 3 different sacrifices that he offers up. And then we're going to come back, we're going to tie it together as we continue with the Torah reading, if you will, for the second Aliyah, page 679, verse 4.
Ya Abdu, Reuven ben Baruch Libel Elka, Vasara Eta, Bat Eliezer, Veyochevet Zelda, Veyosef Yona, Bat Reuben Vasara Etel, Sheni.
Adonai HaBarach.
Baruch Adonai Baruch Olam Baed.
Baruch Adonai HaBarach Olam Baed. Baruch Atah Adonai Eloheinu melech haolam. Asher bachar banu mikol ha'amim. V'natan lanu et Torato. Baruch Atah Adonai noten haTorah.
Ketonet bat kodesh yilbash umiknasei vadiyu al basaro uvivneit bad yakor uvmitznefet bad yitznov bigdei kodesh heim varach atzbamayim et basaro uvesham umeid adat b'nei Yisrael yikach shnei sirei zim lechatat v'ayil echad le'olah v'kriv Aaron et parachatat asher lo v'chaper be'ado uvad beito.
Natalanu Torah Temet Mechaye Olam Nata Betochenu Baruch Atah Adonai Notein HaTorah.
Amen. I mean, now you can really enjoy the rest of the service. I know her so well. All right, so what are the 3 different sacrifices that Aaron has to offer up? Anybody get them? The first one he offers up is for whom? For who? For himself. First for himself. Second one is for? Second for his family. And then the third one finally for the people, for everyone else. And the rabbis use this as a beautiful message to teach us about what it means to change the world. The rabbis say before you can think about changing anything, you have to start with yourself. So Aaron has to offer the sacrifice for himself. But here's what's interesting. The rabbis tell us that when it came to his own, by the way, he's the head priest, right? All the perks that come with being a head priest are, the Kohen Gadol, is you get the animals to sacrifice them up. Right? They're part, like, they come in. But on Yom Kippur, for his sacrifice, he had to pay for it. Had to come out of his own money, and he couldn't rely on the goodwill of others. It had to come from his heart. It really had to be a sense of sacrifice that he had to do it. And you don't think he thought about that when it wasn't his, just from the pen where everybody else's came from? Right? This was his. And the rabbi said, only after you turn inward, right, then can you go outward. And then he does it for his family, those closest to him. How many people do you know that are really good at thinking about changing the world aren't good about changing their family? Right? How many people are focused on the big, big picture but forget the most important pieces of what it means to change the world? And only after he's offered those first 2 does he go to offer on behalf of the people. Leo Tolstoy said, everyone thinks of changing the world, but no one thinks of changing himself. American author John Maxwell wrote, most people want to change the world to improve their lives, but the world they need to change first is the one inside themselves. Gandhi, as human beings, our greatness lies not so much in being able to remake the world. That is the myth of the atomic age, as in being able to remake ourselves. He wrote elsewhere, if you want to change the world, start with yourself. Right? It's interesting. We live in a generation in which people say, I want to change the world. But few people have the capabilities to do that. It's not that they're not great people, but don't have the wealth of a Gates Foundation to be able to do it, or to have the station in life or the position to be an official or whatever you have. But it doesn't mean you can't change the world, but everybody strives, I want to change the world, and then do they feel fulfilled or not? Right? Do we complete our life's ambitions? So, Jewish tradition, so well grounded. Right? Start with yourself. Imagine if everybody tried to improve themselves. Wouldn't the world be a far better place? Imagine if everybody tried to work with their families, tried to heal and to help and to share. Wouldn't the world be a far better place? And once you get to that farthest stage, you've already impacted the world. At our Rebbe's Tish today, by the way, for those of you who aren't familiar, here at after services, we have a beautiful Kiddush luncheon, and then we gather together in the far room at Lumen Hall, and there's some singing, and there's going to be a presentation from people from Jewish World Watch. It's a wonderful organization that tries to make a difference in Africa. And so what does it mean today when people say they want to change the world? They often have to find the right organization, or, by the way, community. That's how you make a difference in the world. You can't do it on your own very often. You connect to a community. You connect to an organization. That's why people belong to a synagogue. Joel, you believe, right? You believe in the purpose. And you've worked for a synagogue almost your whole life, since you're like 12 years old, I think, in Temple Judea, right? Right? Because you believe you're making a difference. Because more than the individual, when you connect with others, that's how you do it. So don't just think, I want you to think about yourselves, but also What are the groups that you can join that can also help make a difference in the world? Synagogue, larger community, Jewish World Watch. Those of you interested can hear from them what they do. We're going to continue with the Torah reading, page 680, verse 7.
Ya'amdu Bezel ben Velvel Pircha Valea Bluma bat Mutel Vigolda Vabaral Yitzchak ben Bezel Valea Viva bat Paul Ve'erina Aliyah Hashlishit.
Baruch hu et Adonai hamvarach. Baruch Adonai hamvarach le'olam va'ed. Baruch Adonai hamvarach le'olam va'ed. Baruch atah Adonai Eloheinu melech haolam asher barchar banu mikol ha'amim v'natan lanu et Torato. Baruch atah Adonai noten ha'Torah.
Amen. ולקח את שני השערים, והעמיד אותם לפני אדוני פתח אוהל מועד, ונתן אהרון על שני השערים גדולות, גורל אחד לאדוני וגורל אחד לעזלזל. והקריב אהרון את השעיר אשר עלה עליו וגורל לאדוני ועשהו חטאת. והשעיר אשר עלה עליו וגורל לעזאזל ויעמד חי לפני אדוני לכפר עליו, לשלח אותו לעזלזל המדברה. והקריב אהרון את פר החטאת אשר לו, וכפר בעדו ובעד ביתו, ושחט את פר החטאת אשר לו.
Baruch atah Adonai Eloheinu melech haolam asher natan lanu Torat emet v'chayei odom notenu. Baruch atah Adonai noten ha'Torah.
Amen. The fourth Aliyah continues, page 681, verse 12.
No,
So, Dad, let me get your walker real quick.
come on,
We'll get your walker.
pick up your foot.
There's a cord here.
Can you pick up your foot?
Yeah,
Okay.
okay. Everybody, come on in.
No.
They were done. Ya'amdu Yosef ben Natan v'chaya v'surah Fredel bat Bezel v'Leah Bluma v'Noach Benjamin ben Yosef v'surah Fredel v'Gavriela Micha bat Yosef v'surah Fredel Revi.
Baruch hu et Adonai hamvarach.
Baruch Adonai hamvarach le'olam va'ed.
Baruch Adonai hamvarach le'olam va'ed. Baruch atah Adonai Eloheinu melech haolam, asher bachar banu mikol ha'amim, v'natan lanu et torato. Baruch atah Adonai noten haTorah.
Amen.
Belakach melo hamakta gachale esh me'al hamizbeach milifnei Adonai umlo chofnav ketoret samim daka behevi mi bit la parochet Venatan et haketoret al ha'esh lifnei Adonai bechisa anan haketoret et hakaporet asher al hedut velo yamut velakach midam hapar Behiza be'etzba'o al panei hakaporet kedma ve'lifnei hakaporet yazeh sheva pe'amim min hadam be'etzba'o be'shachat et se'ir hachatat asher la'am Behevi et damo el mi beit la parochet ve'asa et damo ka'asher asa ledam hapar behiza oto al hakaporet ve'lifnei hakaporet ve'chiper al hakodesh mitum ot bnei Israel umi pishehem lecho chatotam vechen yaaseh leohel moed hashochen itam betoch tumotam Bechol Adam lo yeh be'ohel moed be'vo'o lechaper ba'kodesh ad seto bechiper ba'ado uvad beto uvad kol kehal Yisrael.
Baruch atah Adonai Eloheinu melech haolam, asher natan lanu Torat emet, v'chayei olam nata b'tochenu. Baruch atah Adonai noten haTorah.
We're going to transition into a moment of prayer for healing, for strength, for comfort. Imagine just about everybody here sitting in the sanctuary, whether it's for yourself, for a friend, a family member, as someone who's either dealing with physical issues, emotional issues, addiction, depression, whatever it might be. Believe that our prayers can help bring strength and comfort. Inside the Shabbat supplement of the Kol Shabbat, you'll find in the inside there a Misha Berach, a blessing for healing, for strength, whether for you or for others. We open our hearts to these prayers, turn them inward or outward. Let's join together, Misha Berach.
with refuah shlema, the renewal of body, the renewal of spirit, and let us say, Amen.
We offer blessings of healing and strength for Aaron Yehuda ben Chaya Hinda, Naomi bat Sarah, Elon Shayot, Yaakov ben Rachel, Beverly Bui, Leah bat Moshe, Dov Baird ben Yisrael Chaim, Peter Roberts, Mayor Leib, Stuart Dater, Howard Klockman, Pesach ben Zvi Valayla, Susan Davis, Abraham ben Fagel, Dina bat Yocheved, Chaya, Marasha bat Shmuel Rachel, Rachel bat Penina, Yosef Sarah bat Leah, Tirza bat Abraham, Sarah, Eliach bat Beryl, Hannah Leah bat Poria Rivka, Shiva bat Tova, Carson Dillis, Maya bat Yael, and Brian Franchuk. If you'd like to add a name, I would invite you to rise up, whether for yourself or for someone else. We're going to have you all stand up. Anybody who wishes. You don't all have to stand up, but if you have a name that you'd like to add for our blessings, we have a lot of people, so we're just going to have you call out those names, if you will. All right? Add them to our prayers. Go ahead. Call them out as you will. Everybody just call them out. Go ahead, just call them out. All right, and all the names that we've added to our community, whether you're here in the sanctuary or if you're at home and you are ill at this time as well, we send out these prayers to you. We pray for wholeness, completion, soundness of body and mind and soul as we continue our prayer.
The renewal of body, the renewal of spirit, and let us say, Amen.
May be seated. We continue with the fifth Aliyah, page 682, verse 18.
יעמדו יחזקאל יוסף בן משה יצחק וחנה רחל וקהילה לאה בת ינקל ודובה וטוביה פייפל בן יחזקאל יוסף וקהילה לאה והילי פרומה בת יחזקאל יוסף וקהילה לאה חמישי
Baruch es Adonai Ambarach.
Baruch Adonai Ambarach le'olam va'ed.
Baruch Adonai Ambarach le'olam va'ed. Baruch atah Adonai Eloheinu melech haolam. Asher bachar banu mikol ha'amim. V'natan lanu et Torato. Baruch atah Adonai noten haTorah.
Amen. V'yatsa el hamizbeach asher lifnei Adonai v'chiper alav v'lakach midam hapar umidam bas hasair v'natan al karnot hamizbeach saviv v'chiza alav min hadam v'yetzba'o sheva pe'amim v'tiharo v'kidsho mitumot b'nei Yisrael v'chila mechaper et hakodesh v'et ochel moed v'et hamizbeach v'hikriv et haseir hachai v'samach Aharon et shtei yadav al rosh haseir hachai v'hitvada alav et kol avonot b'nei Yisrael v'et kol pishechem lechol hatotam v'natan otam al rosh haseir v'shilach v'yad ish iti hamidbara v'nasa hasair alav et kol avonotam el eretz gezerah v'shilach et hasair bamidbar uva Aharon el ochel moed ufashat et bigdei habad asher lavash bevo'o el hakodesh v'hinicham sham
ורחץ את בשרו במים במקום קדוש, ולבש את בגדיו, ויצא את עולתו ואת עולת העם, וכיפר בעדו ובעד העם.
Baruch atah Adonai Eloheinu melech haolam, asher natan lanu Torah emet v'chayei olam nata b'tochenu. Baruch atah Adonai noten haTorah.
Amen.
Ya'amod Avraham Yehuda ben Moshe Lev, Aliyah Shishit.
Sixth Aliyah continues, page 683, verse 25.
Baruch Adonai Hamvara. Baruch Adonai Hamvara Le'olam Va'ed. Baruch atah Adonai Eloheinu melech ha'olam asher bachar banu mikol ha'amim v'natan lanu et Torato. Baruch atah Adonai noten haTorah.
Amen. Ve'et chalev hachatat yaktir hamizbecha ve'hameshaleach et hasa'ir la'azazel yechabeis begadav ve'rachatz et besaro b'mayim ve'acharei chen yavo el hamachaneh ve'et par hachatat ve'et Za'ir hachatat asher huva et damam lechaper b'kodesh yotzi el michutz lamachaneh v'sarefu va'esh et orotam ve'et besaram ve'et pirsham v'chasorei fotam yechabeis begadav ve'rachatz et besaro b'mayim ve'acharei chen yavo el hamachaneh ve'chayet halachem lechukat olam b'chodesh hashavi'i be'asor lachodesh te'anu et nafshotechem ve'chol melacha lo ta'asu ha'ezrach ve'hager hagar betotechem כי ביום הזה יכפר עליכם לתחר אתכם מכל חטאותיכם לפני אדוני תתחרו.
Baruch atah Adonai Eloheinu melech haolam asher natan lanu Torah emet v'chayei olam nata b'tochenu. Baruch atah Adonai noten haTorah.
Amen. We're about to call forward Morgan as bat mitzvah. By the way, for our congregants, if you're interested in the sacred space service that's going to begin just any minute right now, service of spirituality, of connection, of prayerfulness, you're welcome to join them in the Curlin Family Chapel as we call forward our first bat mitzvah.
הבחורה הבת מצווה תעמוד מריה אלקה בת חיים יחזקאל וחנה עידול שביעי חזקי.
Before she begins with the Torah reading, we're actually going to have Morgan share her thoughts on this morning's portion. Where's your comments? This year's Morgan?
2 pages.
There you go. All right. Remember what we've had there? We have slowly, clearly, and loudly, right?
Yeah.
All right, here you go.
Hello, family, friends, and congregants. When I was preparing for my bat mitzvah, I was most interested to focus on the part of the Torah portion when Aaron has to change into different clothes to enter the Holy of Holies in the temple on Yom Kippur. He had to bathe in holy water and change into holy linens to enter a holy room. While reading this section, I wondered why he had to change and take a shower. Where did he shower? Now that I think of it, Aaron was going into a room where God was sitting on top of the ark. You want to look respectable to be respected and heard to get what you need. If he wanted him and the rest of his family forgiven, this is understandable. When I thought about this, I thought of how I prepare for soccer games. Depending on what time the game is, usually in the morning, I go to bed early and have a good breakfast. When I arrive at the field, me and my teammates stretch, do warm-ups, and get pumped up for the game. It made me realize how much effort I put into something daily without even noticing it. It also made me think about what it takes to prepare for something as important as my bat mitzvah. I prepared for the most important 3 hours of my life for a whole year by going weekly for lessons with Hazan Mimi, practicing a lot at home, and so much more. It took a lot of dedication towards Judaism and made me feel closer to God each and every day. For my Tikkun Olam project, I decided to help the community in many ways. I'm doing a program called Cupcakes and Wishes, which brings a birthday celebration to hospitalized children. I am raising money to buy birthday in a box, which includes a birthday hat, coloring pencils and book, and things to decorate the hospital room. I also decided to join a community service group called Connecting with Teens. Once a month on Tuesdays, I go and help the community in any way possible. In this group, we talk about problems in our area and how to solve them. In this portion, Aaron asked for forgiveness for he and the Jewish people. From this, I learned that my actions have responsibility and can impact other people. Whatever I do is my responsibility, and I have to own up to any mistakes that I make. Shabbat Shalom.
You'll be able to follow the reading now, page 684, verse 31.
Baruch et Adonai Hamvorah.
Baruch Adonai Hamvorach le'olam va'ed.
Baruch Adonai Hamvorach le'olam va'ed. Baruch atah Adonai Eloheinu melech ha'olam asher bachar banu mikol ha'amim v'natan lanu et Torato. Baruch atah Adonai noten ha'Torah.
Amen.
Shabbat, Shabbaton hilahem, ve'initem et nafshotehem, hukat olam, ve'hiper hakohen, asher yimshach oto, va'asher yamalei et yado, lechachen tachat aviv, belavash, et bigdei habard, bigdei hakodesh, ve'chiper et mikdash hakodesh, ve'et ohel moed, ve'et hamizbeach yechaper, ve'al hakohanim, ve'al kol am hakachal yechaper, ve'chait hazot lahem, lechukat olam, lechaper al bnei Yisrael, mikol chatotam, achat bashana, Vayas ka'asher tziva Adonai et Moshe. Baruch atah Adonai Eloheinu melech ha'olam asher natan lanu Torat emet v'chayei olam nata betoheinu. Baruch atah Adonai noten ha'Torah.
Amen.
Yitgadal v'yitgadash shemei Rabbah.
Amen.
Yama divrach yirutei v'yamlich malchutei b'chayechon v'omechon uv'chayei dechol beit Yisrael. Bagala, bagala, uvizman kari v'meru. Amen. Yehi Shnei Rabbah mevorach le'olam le'omaya yitbarach. Yitbarach v'yishtabach v'yitba'ar v'yitromam v'yitnaseh v'yitadar v'yitalel v'yitalal shemei dekudesha le'ela min kol birchata v'shirata tushvechata v'nechemata damiran be'alma v'meru. Amen.
Abachura, habat mitzvah, ta'amod, ta'amod, Shoshana Elisheva Liba, bat Chaim Yechezkel, v'chana idol maftir, Chizki, Rizki.
We've called for Samantha now as bat mitzvah. She'll be rereading those concluding verses again. So chapter 16, beginning verse 31.
Baruch et Adonai Chamvorah.
Baruch Adonai Amorach Leolam Vaed.
Baruch Adonai Chamvorach Leolam Vaed. Baruch Ata Adonai Eloheinu melech haolam. Asher banu mikol chamim. Benata lanu et Torato. Baruch Ata Adonai noten haTorah.
Amen.
Shabbat, Shabbaton hilahem, ve'initem et nafshotehem, chukat olam, ve'hiper hakohen, asher yimsha oto, va'asher yamale et yado, lechahen tahat aviv, ve'lavash et bigdei chabad, bigdei hakodesh, ve'hiper et migdash hakodesh, ve'et ohel moed, ve'et chamizbeah yechaper, ve'al hakohanim, ve'al kol am hakahal yechaper, ve'chayazot lachem, lechukat olam, lechaper, al b'nei Yisrael, mikol chatotam, achat bashana, vayas kasher, siva Adonai et Moshe. Baruch Ata Adonai Eloheinu melech haolam, asher nata lanu Torah emet v'chayei olam, nata betochenu. Baruch Ata Adonai noten haTorah.
Amen.
Ya'amod ha'magbia ta'amod ha'golelet.
Cooper Stocks, Mark, if you will, and Caroline, you're going to be lifting the Torah as we all rise together, please. Zot HaTorah
Asher Sam Moshe Livnei
That's it right there.
Yisrael Ad Adonai B'yad Moshe.
You may be seated. Want to wish a Yasha Koch to our Torah readers this morning, in addition to our Benot Mitzvah, Amy and Joel. Do you have to wait for we have no more Benot Mitzvah in the family. Do I have to wait another time for Torah reading? Maybe? You guys were fabulous. You could do it again. All right, Rabbi Lisa Hochberg-Miller, what a pleasure to have you here, part of the family as well. Alicia Applebaum, Bob Epstein, and Zoe Salter. Always a fabulous up-and-comer. We're going to have you back again, all right? The Haftarah you're going to find, it's a special Haftarah for the Shabbat, page 1216. So normally where you go to the end of the portion to find it, you have to go all the way towards the end of the Chumash, page 1216, 1216, because tomorrow is the new month. And a little bit, just a little bit from now, we're going to be blessing that month. If you don't know, there's spectacular meteor showers taking place right now. And the best time, they say, is at the new month. And so tonight, actually, midnight, thereabouts, when the sky's the darkest, they say that you can see these meteor showers. Tomorrow is the new Jewish month. And you're going to begin for us, Samantha, with that introductory blessing. We've asked them to do just the beginning, the first verses of it, 18 to 29, on page 1216. Go ahead, Samantha.
Baruch Ata Adonai, Baruch Ata Adonai Eloheinu melech haolam, asher bachar b'nevi'im tovim, veratza v'divreihem chana emarim be'emet. Baruch Ata Adonai Habocher b'Torah uv Moshe avdo uv Yisrael amo uvi nevi'echa emet v'tzedek. Vayomer lo Yehonatan mahar chodesh v'nivkata ki yipaked moshavecha v'shilashta tered me'od uvata el hamakom asher nistarta sham beyom hama'aseh v'yashavta etzel ha'evan ha'atzel va'ani sheloshet hahitzim sida oreh leshalach li lematara v'hine eshla et hanar lech metza et hahitzim imamor omar lanar hine hahitzim mimecha v'hena kahenu vavoa ki shalom lecha ve'en davar chai Adonai ve'im ko omar la'elem hine chahitzim mimecha v'hala ki shilachacha Adonai ve'cha davar asher dibarnu ani vata hine Adonai Beni uvenecha adolam, vayisater David basadeh, vayahi chachodesh, veyeshev hamelech el halechem le'echol.
I made a mistake earlier. We're not used to having two B'no Mitzvah, and I didn't ask you to do your speech. So why don't you do that, and then we'll call Morgan up here. All right? And you will have to want to be as well slowly, loudly, and clearly, right? You ready?
Yes.
Okay, go ahead. Thank you.
Shabbat Shalom.
Shabbat Shalom.
In this week's Parsha, Acharei Mot, which means after the death of, it starts by discussing the sudden deaths of Aaron's two sons who had just become priests. It goes on to talk about various causes and remedies for ritual impurity, mostly so that laws of how to enter the Holy Tabernacle should be carried out. These rituals were carried out by Aaron, who at the time was the chief priest and is supposed to perform for himself and the people the religious ceremony. This ceremony was to occur once per year and ultimately became known as Yom Kippur, or the Day of Atonement. God has given Moses instructions that he is to convey to the people of Israel. These instructions are intended to give people of Israel a good relationship with God. This parsha goes from A to Z, and as it covers how to sacrifice an animal and the treatment of blood to laws regarding forbidden sexual relations. Yom Kippur is the holiest of holidays in the Jewish religion. We fast and pray as we review the ethical and spiritual standards by which we live and reaffirm our commitment to carry out the mitzvot commandments of our religion. Back then, a bull was brought as a sacrificial offering and is then followed with two goats, which were also brought to the tabernacle, where one would be sacrificed to God, the preferred goat, and the other would be sent off into the woods and would supposedly take all the bad deeds the Israelites did with it, never to be seen again. Rabbi Moses ben Maimon, also known as Maimonides, believes that the reason the goat was let go into the forest was so that people would think that if they sinned, that their bad deeds would go off to a wasteland, and it would make people think it isn't what they should aspire to. Sending the goat off would discourage those who were persistent sinners to turn back to God in sincere repentance. Jacob, on the other hand, lived a dedicated life to God. He was righteous and carried out his life in much more honest and down-to-earth manner. The question that would be posed to the people of the high priest going forward is, how do you want to live your life, like Jacob or Esau? I would choose the latter and go with Jacob. Also, I wasn't sure why a bull was sacrificed. Why weren't two goats good enough? It turns out the bull was expensive and considered much more of a sacrifice than just two goats. I also question why God only set forth one day for people to atone. I think he only wanted one day specifically because people don't like to think about their sins. If you have one designated day of atonement, it gives you time to think about what you did wrong, learn a lesson, repent, and not make the same mistake again. People do People do not like to think about the bad they do, but having one day to reflect would be enough for them to improve the way they lead their lives. For my mitzvah project, I spent my Sunday mornings on the baseball field volunteering for the organization West Hills Champions. This organization has brought so much happiness and joy to me. The past 3 years I've been volunteering, I've learned something new each time I am there. I volunteer as a co-buddy to my champion Noah. We help him run the bases, field the ball, and socialize with other players. I love to see Noah smile and having fun while playing baseball. There's just a good feeling one has when they help someone who otherwise wouldn't be able to do something we take for granted on their own. In closing, I'd like to thank a few people. Mom, you and I have a special bond. You help me in so many ways, and you're there on good days and bad days. You're always supportive of me every waking hour. Dad, you and I have a lot in common. You understand me in our own special way. Thank you for everything you do to support me. Morgan, it's always fun with you. I enjoy our weekends at the soccer field, traveling the world with you, and so much more. You're always there to support me in what I do. You're the best sister anybody could ask for. It goes without saying that this day would be much different without the help of Hazan Mimi, Rabbi Vogel, Rabbi Goldstein, I don't know where he is, and Hazenstein. Lastly, I would like to thank all our family and friends who have come near and far here today. Your presence means so much to me and Morgan on this day, and I will never forget. Shabbat Shalom.
Shalom. Morgan, you're going to continue with the Haftarah. Go ahead. Help us out. Go ahead.
Vayeshev HaMelech al Moshavo Kefa'am Befam El Moshav Hakir Vayakom Yehonatan Vayeshev Avner Mitzad Shaul Vayepaked Mekom David Velo Diber Shaul Me'uma Bayom Hahu Ki Amar Mikrehu Bilti Tahor Hu Kilo Tahor Vayahi Mimahorat HaChodesh Hasheni Vayipaked Mekom David Vayomer Shaul Elihonatan Bedno Madua Lova Ben Yishai Gam Temol Gam Hayom El Chalachem Vaya An Yehonatan Et Shaul Nishol David Me'imadi Ad Beit Lachem Vayomer Shalacheni Na Kizeva Mishpachat Lanu Ba'ir Vehud Sivali Ahi Ve'ata Imatsati Hein Be'enecha Imaletana Ve'er Etechai Al Kain Lova El Shulchan HaMelech Baruch Ata Adonai Eloheinu Melech HaOlam Tzur Kol HaOlamim Tzadik Bechol HaDorot HaEl HaNe'eman HaOmer Ve'oseh Hamdaber Kayem Shekol Devarav Emet Tzedek Ne'eman Atahu Adonai Eloheinu Ve'ne'emanim Devarecha Ve'davar Echad Midvarecha Achor Le'yoshuv Rekam Ki Al Melech Ne'eman Ve'rachaman Ata Baruch Ata Adonai
Baruch Shema.
Ha'el HaNe'eman Bechol Devarav. Rachem al Zion ki hi beit hayenu, belaluvat nefesh toshia, bimhera ve'amenu, baruch ata Adonai. Mesameat Zion bevanecha. Samheinu Adonai Eloheinu be'Eliyahu Hanavi Avdecha Uvmalchut Beit David Meshihecha Bimhera Yavo Ve'agel Ibenu Al Kisolo Yeshev Zar Velo Yinchalu Od Acherim Et Kivodo Ki v'shem kodshecha nishbatalo, sheloch yipini ro leolam va'ed. Baruch ata Adonai, Magen David. Al haTorah ve'al havodah ve'al hanevi'im ve'al yom hashabbat chazeh, shenatata lanu Adonai Eloheinu, likdusha v'limnucha lechavod ultifaret. Al hakol Adonai Eloheinu, anachnu modim lach, umarhim ota, yitzbarashim cha befi kol hai, tamid leolam va'ed. Baruch ata Adonai, Mekadesh HaShabbat.
Amen. Semen Tov, Mazel Tov, Mazel Tov, Semen Tov, Semen Tov, Mazel Tov, Mazel Tov, Semen Tov, Semen Tov, Mazel Tov, Mazel Tov, Semen Tov, Yehelanu.
The younger children can come up and get it. Youngest children.
Ulecha Yisrael, Yehelanu, Yehelanu, Ulecha Yisrael. David Melech Yisrael, Chai v'kayam. David Melech Yisrael, Chai v'kayam. Semen Tov, Mazel Tov, Mazel Tov. Semen Tov, Semen Tov, Mazel Tov, Mazel Tov. Semen Tov, Semen Tov, Mazel Tov, Mazel Tov. Semen Tov, Yehelanu.
Right. All right. Turn towards me, just towards me. Take a step closer. Whew. That was a great hug at the end between the two of you, wasn't it? Remember, I asked you when we met whether you wanted to have the bat mitzvah together. You said not at first, but I think you both appreciate the sense of what it means to share this moment with one another. And I did not. When we met, we acknowledged that you two are so different. Each one of you a little bit more like one of your parents than the other. I won't say which one or in what ways. But wonderfully gifted, and whether it's tennis or soccer, baking or not baking, the differences that you have. Remember, and I asked you to say something nice about your sibling, right? Remember, something that you liked about them. And it's really beautiful how you shared in terms of supportive of friends or supportive in different moments. The idea is that you're not twins, but you decided to share this moment. And each of you complement one another in beautiful ways. Remember, I told you, by the way, that, there's no perfection. You're going to make mistakes up here. Even rabbis make mistakes in terms of order of speaking, just so you'll know. In life, right, there's no sense of perfection. There's a sense of making the best of what life gives you and not focusing on those things. And that was important. And I think you both felt a sense of goodness. And even the moments you probably thought, oh, I messed up here or there, that didn't matter at all. What matters is the moment that you feel here. What matters your parents who are sitting there and who are so proud of you, right? And who think and believe in the importance of synagogue and the Jewish people and APAC and other things that we've shared together. To your extended family that is here with you and community, it's really remarkable. And what we want you also is to remember this moment and to feel it. It was great seeing you come to tears and feel that this is an important moment. So I just want you to look out there. I just want you to look at everybody. I want you to remember this moment, Hold on to it. We're so proud to be part of the community and always to be proud of that and connected. We're going to have everybody stand up, if you will. Everybody rise. Put your arms around your neighbor. Put your arm around your neighbor. All right? If you don't know them, don't worry. You'll get to know them. And we're going to join together in blessing of Shechianu.
Baruch atah Adonai Eloheinu melech haolam shehechianu v'kimanu v'higianu lazman hazeh. Baruch atah Adonai Eloheinu melech haolam shehechianu v'kimanu v'higianu lazman hazeh.
You may be seated. We're back in our prayer book, if you will, please. And this week we are celebrating Yom Ha'atzmaut, Israel's Independence Day. We're going to offer a prayer for the state of Israel on page 178. "71 years of accomplishments, of goodness, of wholeness. We pray that there should be peace there in the land." We're going to start with, before we do the English, we're going to do Avinu V'Shamayim. If you know the Hebrew, you'll join with us together.
Avinu shebashamayim,
Tzur Yisrael v'gohalo,
barechet
Medinat Yisrael, Reshit Smichat Geulateinu. Avinu shebashamayim, Tzur Yisrael v'gohalo, Barechet Medinat Yisrael, Reshit Smichat Geulateinu. Let's read together the English. Avinu Shebashamayim, stronghold and redeemer of the people Israel. Together, bless the state of Israel, that it may be the beginning of our redemption. Shield it with your love. Spread over it the shelter of your peace. Guide its leaders and advisors with your light and your truth. Help them with your good counsel. Strengthen the hands of those who defend our holy land. Deliver them. Crown their efforts with triumph. Bless the land with peace. Its inhabitants with lasting joy. And let us say, Amen.
Avinu shebashamayim,
Tzur Yisrael v'gohalo,
barechet
Medinat Yisrael, Reshit Smichat Geulateinu. We rise together for the blessing of that new month, which I mentioned earlier. If you've been honored with holding the Torah scroll, if you'll come forward, page 180. You hear what's
Yehi ratzon milfanecha, Yehi ratzon milfanecha, Adonai Eloheinu ve'Elohei avotayanu, שתחדש עלינו את החודש הבא לטובה ולברכה, ותיתן לנו חיים ארוכים, חיים של שלום, חיים של טובה, חיים של ברכה, חיים של פרנסה, וחיים של חילוץ עצמות, חיים שיש בהם יראת שמיים ויראת חטא, חיים שאין בהם בושה וכלימה, חיים של אושר וכבוד, חיים שתהבנו אהבת תורה ויראת שמיים, חיים שימלאו משאלות ליבנו לטובה, אמן סלע. מי שעשה ניסים לאבותינו וגאל אותם מעבדות לחירות, הוא יגאל אותנו בקרוב יקבץ נידחנו מארבע כנפות הארץ. חברים כל ישראל, חברים כל ישראל, חברים כל ישראל, ונאמר אמן. ראש חודש אייר, ביום ראשון וביום שני הבא, עלינו ועל כל ישראל לטובה.
ראש חודש אייר יהיה ביום הראשון ושני הבא עלינו ועל כל ישראל לטובה.
יחדשהו הקדוש ברוך הוא עלינו ועל כל עמו בית ישראל לחיים ולשלום,
אמן.
לששון ולשמחה,
אמן.
לישועה ונחמה, ונאמר amen.
May the new month of Iyar, which begins tomorrow and Monday, a month in which we celebrate Yom HaAtzmaut, Israel's Independence Day, may it be a recognition of the accomplishments of Israel and also a prayer for peace, that in our days that we shall know will reign there. Let us all say amen. As we return the Torah, as soon as it is seated. All right. Good, Avi, yeah, just put it back in there. Thank you. You may be seated. And Morgan and Samantha, you're going to lead us in the Ashrei, page 181. Please, if you will, page 181. Samantha and Morgan, hi, come on up. Hi, you have your notebooks? There you go. And this is a responsive prayer if you don't know that. So when they begin, right, whoever's starting will respond as a congregation again, page 181. Who's starting? Oh, that's right. And the cousins. Let me invite the cousins up. I forgot to that. Who's knowing you? Noah and Gabby, right? And Sophie and Graham. Will you join us all up here, please? Come on.
Ashrei yoshvei beitecha, od yecha lelucha sela. Tehila le David, Aramim chai Elohai ha-melech, Vara hashimcha leolam va'ed. Gadol Adonai umhulim la me'od, v'ligdu ata ein heker. Hadar kevod chodecha, v'di reinif lote asicha. Zeherav tuvecha yabiu, vatsit katecha yaranenu. Tov Adonai lakol, Baruch mav akol ma'asav. Kevod malchutecha yomeru, ugvuratecha yadaberu. Malchutecha malchut kol olamim, umemshaltecha bechol dor vador. Eine cholecha yasaberu, ve'atan noten lahem et ochlam beito. Tzadik Adonai bechol derachav, ve'chasid bechol ma'asav. Redzon Yirayav Yaseh, ve'et Shabbatam Yishma ve'oshien. Tehillat Adonai Yadaber Pi, Vivarach Kol Basar Kemkocho Leolam Va'ed, Nachnu Nevarech Ya, Me'atam Yod Olam, Hallelujah.
We're going to call forward at this time Michael. I think Janine's going to come help you. Turndorf, you're going to carry the Torah. Opening the ark, we're going to rise all together. Dave and Alyssa and Dorothy. DeLeo, if you'll join us up on the bima at this time. Page 183. 183, we return the Torah.
Yahalelu et Shem Adonai, Ki nizkar Shemo levado, Odo al eretz v'shamayim, Vayarem keren le'amo, Tila lecho chasidav, Libnei Yisrael, Am kerovo, hallelujah, hallelujah. Mizmor leDavid, Avul Adonai b'nei Elim, Avul Adonai, Kavod ba'oz. Ay, 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 Havul Adonai, Kivot Shema, Ishtachavu Adonai, Bahadrat Kodesh, Kol Adonai, Al Hamayim, El HaKavod Hirim, Al Hanai, Al Mayim Rabim, Kol Adonai, Ay, 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 Kol Adonai, Behadar, Kol Adonai, Shover Arazim, Vayishaber Adonai, Et Arzei Halvanon, Et Arzei Halvanon, Gayar Kidem, Gemo Egel, Lebanon v'Sirion, Kemo ben Rehaimim. Ay, 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 Kol Adonai, Chotzev Lavotesh, Kol Adonai, Yachil Midbar, Yachil Adonai, Midbar Kadesh, Kol Adonai, Yecholel Ayalot, Vayecheso, Ye'ahot, Ubehechalo, Kulo Omer Kavod. Ay, 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 Adonai Lamabu, Yashava Yeshev Adonai, Melech Leolam, Adonai Oz Le'amo Yitain Adonai, Yivarech et Amo V'Shalom. Ay, 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 ay. Ay, 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 ay. Yay, 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 yay. Ay, 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 lay, 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 lay. Ay, lay, 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 lay. Ya lay, 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 lay. Ay, lay, 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 lay. Ubenucho yomah. It's Chaim למחזיקים בה ותומכך מאושר דרכך דרכנו בכל נתיבותיך שם
You may be seated. My pleasure to call forward Michelle Hoysh. Be seated, please. Michelle is going to representing our Women of Aliyah and our congregation, Men's Club, to be able to make some presentations. Samantha and Morgan, get up here. You get gifts. Come on.
What a wonderful opportunity to celebrate with you and your whole family. Mazal tov to everybody. Yashar koach. It's been a wonderful pleasure to watch the two of you lead services today as Benot Mitzvah. On behalf of your community and the Women of Aliyah and the Men's Club, the first thing I'm going to do, because they're here in my hands, we are presenting the two of you, I believe, with your own Kiddush cups. From these two organizations. You can use them on Shabbat and the holidays. You're so welcome. You should celebrate with great joy. As well, too, we have some certificates that indicate some of the things you two have accomplished and also your new status as Benot Mitzvah. So, Morgan, I'm going to present these to you first of all. I love the fact that your Tikkun Olam project was to help people be able to celebrate in places that maybe it might be difficult for them to find celebration. You created birthday boxes for children in hospitals. That is marvelous. And your Bat Mitzvah certificate indicates that Tikkun Olam project. The clergy at the synagogue have signed this certificate, and you can frame it and look at it always and remember this day and what you've done so far. As well, too, your youth department, Avi Vogel was holding the Torah and is the director of said department, is giving you a scholarship for a year's activity. You should certainly enjoy participating. And I'll present to the both of you at the same time the books that you've been given from the Federation Israel Matters. I know the two of you and your family already know this. Read these books and go out and represent all of the issues that are so important to present Israel to your people and the world. You're so welcome. Samantha, we have certificates as well for you, indicating much the same things, although different because the two of you are different people. Samantha, you participated in a Tikkun Olam project to help bring joy to children and learn how to find passion in sports. I love that. And so your certificate also has a gold seal, also signed by the clergy. You can also remember everything you've accomplished today. And as well, the youth department welcomes you with great joy with your own scholarship for the year. Shabbat shalom to the two of you, and yasher koach.
Shabbat shalom. Our president, Julie Devine, is going to make some announcements.
Shabbat shalom, everyone.
Shabbat shalom.
So nice to see you all this morning. Thank you for joining us in celebration of the Girls' Benot Mitzvah this morning. Next Friday, we have our Shabbat Fusion at 7 p.m. And next Saturday morning, we have Shabbat 2.0, which starts at 9:45, preceded by BLT, Breakfast, Learning, and Torah, which will be with Rabbi Goldstein at 9:15. Also, Women of Aliyah invite you to stay after lunch next week for a very special program called Creating Peace by Creating Space. Information on all Temple Aliyah events can be found in the blue Kol Shabbat that was handed out to you this morning when you came in. Please join us in Lubin Hall afterwards, after our service today, as we also for Rebbe's Tish, and we'd like to thank the Siegel family for sponsoring our Kiddush lunch today in honor of Morgan and Samantha's Benot Mitzvah. Thank you very much. I'd like to thank our wonderful greeter this morning, David Lorch. Thank you. Michelle Hoysh, thank you for jumping right in and representing Women of Aliyah and Men's Club. Thank you to Rabbi Vogel, of course, and Hazan Stein, and Rabbi Goldstein and Hazan Mimi. And also, one last thing, I'd like to remind everyone to just say no to electronics today while you're here at Sanctuary in our facility so that we can maintain the sanctity of our Shabbat. Lastly, I'd like to introduce a very special person, Rabbi Chaplain Dov Cohen, who would like to say a few words about the Jewish War Veterans Ceremony in which our very own Hazan Stein will be honored next week, and I will be attending that ceremony. So, Chaplain, please join us.
Good morning, everyone.
Morning.
This is a very special day for me. I haven't been here since you did some of your renovations, but more importantly, Samantha and Morgan and Amy and Joel, my daughter was bar mitzvahed 20 years ago on this Shabbat. So I'm sitting here with tears in my eyes, kvelling with your family and your friends. I'd like to bring your attention to the program that you received today. And if you look inside on the left, it says Honor and True Honor. I wear several hats in the community. I've been a chaplain now 57 years, starting next month. And one of them is the state chaplain for the Jewish war veterans of the United States of America. And next Thursday, May 9th, we're going to be honoring several leaders of our community, the most important of which, in my view, is your own Chazan Mike Stein. And I get to say that because I'm one of the honorees. So if I say it, you know it's true. Our national commander is flying in from Washington to be part of this procedure, Dr. Schneider, Barry Schneider. We're also going to be honoring several other people. The state commander, Greg Lee, who's been the commander for 10 years. He's a Vietnam veteran, as am I. Gift for Yank Chairman Matt Millen. Eddie Cantor started a program in 1946, and few Jews got together on Christmas Day and gave out gifts in hospitals. And it's grown and grown and grown. And 3 or 4 years ago, we gave out about 3,000 gifts. And this last year, I am very proud to say that every single veteran who is in a facility in the state of California, 20,000 of them were visited on Christmas Day by Jewish war veterans in partnering with American Legion, AMVETS, VFW, and other groups. So that's all happening.
They were all invited there to be there with him, right?
Well, I'm getting to that.
Oh, that's good.
That's my last thing.
Go ahead then,
Okay.
please.
We have made arrangements for all of you that wish to come as our guests. We're not selling tickets. You're our guest. And the way we made room for that is we got rid of all the tables, and we're just putting in seating so that we have room. If you'd like to come and join us as our guest, reception is 12 o'clock at the Ronald Reagan Library. Please come and help us honor Chazan Mike Stein.
And there's free admission afterwards?
Absolutely.
There's free admission to the Reagan
of the
Library if you haven't been there. It's
The
beautiful.
only thing you have to put your hand into your pocket for is to take out a business card and say, here, call me. Anyway, thank you all.
Chaplain. A pleasure.
My
We're
pleasure.
honored our own Chazan Stein. Thank you so much. We're always so proud of you. Our concluding service, the Musaf service, we rise together, please. Page 184. Please rise.
יתגדל ויתקדש שמי רבה ויעמד דבר חירותי וימליך מלכותי בחייכון וביומייכון ובחיי לכל בית ישראל בגלה ובזמן קריב יאמרו אמן יהי שמי רבם מבורך לעלם לעלמי עלמיה יתברך וישתבח ויתפאר ויתרומן ויתנשא ויתהדר ויתעלה ויתהלל שמי לקודשה ברכו לעילה מן כה ברכתה ושירתה תשבחתה ונחמתה דמירן בעלמה ואמרו אמן ברוך אתה אדוני אלוהינו ואלוהי אבותינו אלוהי אברהם אלוהי יצחק ואלוהי יעקב אלוהי שרה אלוהי רבקה אלוהי רחל ואלוהי לאה האל הגדול הגיבור הנורא אל עליון גומל חסדים טובים וקונה הכל וזוכר חסדי אבות ומביא גואל בני בניהם למען שמו באהבה מלך עוזר ופוקד ומושיע ומגן ברוך אתה אדוני מגן אברהם ופוקד שרה אתה גיבור לעולם אדוני בחיים מתים אתה רב להושיע מוריד אתה מכלכל חיים בחסד בחיי מתים ברחמים רבים סומך נופלים ורופא חולים ומתיר אסורים, ומקיים אמונתו לשני עפר. מי כמוך בעל גבורות ומדומה לך, מלך ממית ומחיה ומצמיח ישועה. ונאמן אתה להחיות מתים, ברוך אתה אדוני בחיי המתים. נעריצך ונקדישך כסוד שיח סך וקודש, המקדישים שמך בקודש, ככתוב על יד נביאך, וכרז זה ויאמר, קדוש 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 אדוני צבאות מלוך הארץ, כבודו מלא עולם, משרתיו שואלים זה לזה, איה מקום כבודו. לעומתם ברוך יאמרו, ברוך כבוד אדוני ממקומו, הוא יפן ברחמים ויחון עם יחד עם שמו, ערב ובוקר בכל יום תמיד, פעמיים באהבה שמע אומרים, שמע ישראל אדוני אלוהינו, אדוני אחד הוא אלוהינו, הוא אבינו, הוא מלכנו, הוא מושיענו, והוא ישמיענו ברחם השני לעיני כל חי, להיות לכם לאלוהים. אני אדוני אלוהיכם, ובדברי קודשך כתוב לאמור, ימלוך אדוני לעולם, אלוהי ציון לדור ודור, הללויה. לדור ודור, לדור ודור, לדור ודור נגיד גודלך, לדור ודור, לדור ודור, לדור ודור נגיד גודלך, ולנצח נצחים קדושתך נקדיש, קדושתך נקדיש, ושבחך אלוהינו מפינו לא ימוש, לא ימוש לעולם ועד. לדור ודור, לדור ודור, לדור ודור נגיד גודלך, לדור ודור, לדור ודור, לדור ודור נגיד גודלך, כי אל מלך גדול וקדוש אתה, גדול וקדוש אתה. יא לה 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 לה, יא לה 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 לה, יא לה 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 לה. ברוך אתה אדוני האל הגדול.
Amen. The Amidah continues silently in Hebrew or English, or if you prefer, the private prayers and meditations of your heart.
Ose shalom, 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 bimrom avu yaseh, shalom aleinu. Ose shalom, 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 bimrom avu yaseh, shalom aleinu ve'al kol Yisrael ve'imeru
Page 203.
יתגדל ויגדש שמי רבה,
אמן.
ויעמד וחירותי, וימלך מלכותי בחייכון, ובמכון ובחיי לכל בית ישראל, בעגל בזמן קריב יאמרו, אמן. יהי שמי רבה מבורך, לעלם לעלמי עלמי יתברך וישתבח ויתפאר ותרומם ויתנשא ויתהדר ויתהלל ויתהלל שמי דקודשה ברכו לעילם מן כל ברכתה ושירתה שבחת ונחמת אמירן בעלמי ויאמרו אמן תתקבל צלותון ובטחון לכל בית ישראל וגבורם ושמיה ויאמרו אמן יהי שלום רבה מן שמיה וחיים עלינו ועל כל ישראל ויאמרו אמן עושה שלום במרמיו הוא יעשה שלום עלינו ועל כל ישראל ויאמרו
Amen. We rise together, page 205, Aleinu.
עלינו לשבח לאדון הכל לתת גדולה ליוצר בראשית שלא עשנו כגויי הארצות ולא שמנו כמשפחות האדמה שלא שם חלקנו בהם וגורלנו כחורבונם ואנחנו קוראים ומשתחווים ומודים לפני מלך מלכי המלכים הקדוש ברוך הוא שהוא נותן שמיים ויוצא הארץ ומושב יקרו בשמיים ממעל ושכינתו זו ושכינתו זו בגוהי מרומים הוא אלוהינו אלוהינו אמת מלכנו אפס סולתו כך כתוב בתורתו וידעת היום והשיבותה אל לבבך כי אדוני הוא האלוהים בשמיים ממעל ועל הארץ מתחת אין עוד כן נקבל לך ברוב אני בוסי ותורתך אדוני ימלוך לעולם ועד ונאמן והיה אדוני למלך על כל הארץ ביום ההוא יהיה אדוני אחד ושמו
You may be seated. At this time of memorial, we recall in reverence the yahrzeits of those who have been gathered unto their people. On this Shabbat, we remember the yahrzeits in loving memory: Sam Axelrod, Albert Shuri, Lloyd Farber, Fran Kaufman, Rose Kripcher, Theodore Sachs, Rose Wiseman, Barbara Lixman, Jean Mason, Saul Miller, Albert Noah, Rochelle Schwartz, Paul Spiegel, Manya Uberbaum, Louis Bookbinder, Craig Lipkin, Arlene Mandel, Lou Rivera, Samuel Sapir, Abe Sedley, Frank Singer, Jeffrey Schwartz, Ronald Goodman, Evan Gordon, Ernest Greenberg, Max Riddell, Bella Silvers, David Spivak, Naomi Weiss, Ruth Elgart, Arlene Fredgant, Louis Larea, Pearl Miskey, Jacqueline Rubin, Esther Weinberg, Sheldon Lavin, Ernest Rhodes, Michelle Roberts, John Spies, Sylvia Wool, Gordon Fisher, Thelma Lasco, Benjamin Lasky, Mac Marshall, Nathan Reese, Carl Waxman, Julie Stern. We're also mindful of recent bereavements in our community this past week. We mourn the passing of Sandra Greenspoon, the mother of Rhonda Carnegie and Claudia Mosier. We're mindful of the passing of Barry Horwitz, father of Michael and Natalie Horwitz. At this time, all who have need or desire to recite the words of the Mourner's Cottage are invited to rise, page 207. And whether you're here in the congregation and reciting these words of sanctification, or if you're at home and this is your community, your minyan, to be able to recite these words, you are with us at this moment. We pray that for all who recite these words, given strength and comfort by community, you join together, please. Yit Gadal v'Yit Kadash Shemei Rabbah. Amen. V'Alma Divrach Hirutei v'Amlich Malchutei. V'chayechon v'yomechon v'chayei dechol Beit Yisrael v'agalav v'zman kariv v'meru. Amen. Yehei Shmei Rabbah Mevorach le'olam u'me'omaya. Yitbarach v'yishtabach v'yitpa'ar v'yitromam v'yitnaseh v'yitadar v'yitalev v'yitalal Shmei dekudesha b'richu le'ela min kol birchata v'shirata tushbechata v'nechamata Damiran v'alma v'meru. Amen. Yehei shlama rabba min shemaya v'chaim aleinu v'al kol Yisrael v'meru. Amen. Oseh shalom b'mromav u'yaseh shalom aleinu v'al kol Yisrael v'meru. Amen. May God establish His peace in heaven, grant peace and harmony for us, for all of Israel and all of humanity. As we say, Amen. Amen. Samantha and Morgan, how are you feeling? Come on, you're going to join me up here. All right, Amy and Joel, you're going to join us up here. Amy, it's the anniversary of your own bat mitzvah on this Shabbat as well, just a couple of years ago. All right, we're going to have grandparents who've got to come and join us up here. Everybody else, we're going to have you stand up, please, if you will. All right, we'll get the immediate family. Anybody else you want up here? We're good. All right, put your arms around your neighbor, though. That's what you have to do. We're going to be led in Kiddush by our Banot Mitzvah. There you go. Put your arms around, and here we join together.
V'shameru b'nei Yisrael et ha-Shabbat la'asot et ha-Shabbat ledorotam berit ha'olam.
Hashemayim ve'et ha'aretz uvayom hashevi shavad vayinafash And here we go together, we go like this. Ay, 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 ay. Come on, that's it, you can get this. Ay, 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 ay. Ay, 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 ay. The Hochberg Millers over here, here we go. Ay, ay. This is the easy part, here you go. Ay, 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 ay. L'chaim.
Baruch atah Adonai Eloheinu melech haolam borei peri hagafen.
Amen. I think it's grape juice. Yeah, good. All right. We're going to have you wash your hands now. The ritual of Netilat Yadayim, as they did in ancient times, you had to be in a pure state. Go ahead, take it, pour it over your hands. There you go, over that one, and then over the other one. All right, now turn it. There you go. So I got two handles. Isn't that great? All right, good. Now give it to Morgan. We're going to recite the blessing in just a moment. Together. Hold on. There's one for you. You can put it right back in there. All right, you're going to recite the blessing together. Baruch.
Baruch atah Adonai Eloheinu melech haolam asher kiddushanu b'mitzvotav v'tzivanu al netilat
Yadayim. Amen. Hold the chalot. We're going to join together in Motzi. Ready? You all join together. Here we go. Baruch atah Adonai Eloheinu melech haolam. All right, open up. Amen. Shabbat shalom.
Shabbat shalom, Shabbat shalom, Shabbat, 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 Shabbat shalom, Shabbat shalom, Shabbat shalom, Shabbat, 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 Shabbat shalom, Shabbat, 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 Shabbat shalom, Shabbat, 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 Shabbat shalom, Shabbat shalom, Shabbat shalom. Shabbat, 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 Shabbat shalom. Shabbat shalom. Shabbat shalom. Shabbat, 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 Shabbat shalom. Shabbat shalom. Shabbat shalom. Shabbat shalom. Shabbat shalom, ay, ay, ay. Shabbat shalom, Shabbat shalom, Shabbat shalom, Shabbat shalom, Shabbat shalom, Shabbat shalom, Shabbat shalom. Shabbat shalom. Shabbat